One thing I did find when I was out networking was, and the reason I put this up there is so you can think about it yourselves as business owners, it's what's the message. So I went to this networking group every fortnight in Spalding, and one guy said to me, I'd been going about 6 months, and he said, what do you actually do? I was like, I tell you every week. And it was about the messaging. I wasn't using the right messaging. So it just went over his head. Whether he was listening or not, that might be in another matter. So just wanted to say, that if you can get some visual in your head about what it is that you actually do, then that can help you deliver that information to the people that you're trying to communicate it to. So just a very quick overview of employee life cycle, attraction, how to get people into your business. And it's the best candidates. You don't just want anyone, you want that right person. As Emily mentioned earlier, somebody with the right attitude. You can teach them the skills, but the attitude is absolutely crucial. So then we get to the recruitment, how to do that right. Make sure you're compliant through that process, but also looking out for the red flags or the green flags, even as to what you do want and what you don't want in your business. Induction is massively important, making sure that people feel completely integrated into your business. Don't just have them turn up on day one, sit in a corner and say, here, read your employee manual, something like that. And that has happened. I have seen that happen before. So then we think, right, everyone's in, everyone's happy, in the right jobs, doing a great job. How do you keep on to them? It's a competitive market for good talent. So you need to have business strategies on how you look after and retain your best people. And then ultimately, from that, there'll be an exit. Now that could be seen as oh gosh, look at all this knowledge walking out the door next week, what we're going to do. Or it could be, do you know what? This is an opportunity. How should we do things? Could we do them better? So that, in a nutshell, is how I see HR. And we are supporting that from the beginning, all the way through to the end, and then all the way back again. Just going to grab another drink. So through our journey, we've started trying to give back to local communities. We've started trying to have a little bit of fun along the way. And so 2024, we did the Crazy Races, and we did it on behalf of Development Plus. They had a project called Project Compass for homeless people. So all of our efforts went purely for them, and it was really great. But we had such a great time. Not only that, but on the day, we had a little pit area, and our team were all there. Mickey was the driver in the car on the day, and all of the families turned up. So we had massive support on the day, which made me really, really proud, really. So this year we've focused on Sleaford Town Junior Football Club, and in particular, this little lady here, because she is the daughter of Holly, our team member. And she said, would you sponsor the girls? And I'm like, well, we're not really football people, but yeah, they're doing a good thing. We've got so into it. We're at every match that we can possibly get to. What else can we do? And it's an absolute joy to see the girls improve over time. So we're absolutely loving that at the minute. Who knows what's going to happen in 26, but I think we'd like to continue supporting the girls through their journey. What's next? As I've said, customer focus. 2026 is going to be an interesting year for employment law changes, and there's a lot coming down the line with the new government, as you probably all heard some parts about, and some business owners are absolutely terrified by it. But you don't need to be, because you've got us. And we can support that and make sure you've got everything in place. Some of the changes are already sort of being modified along the way, so they're not as bad as they were originally proposed. We're looking at doing more bespoke training and Evolve Hub through our Evolve Hub, and that's just our training arm of the business. And the bespoke training, we've done a lot on sexual harassment, because that was a big thing that came in at the end of 2024, and businesses have that proactive duty, so we have done that. But what we find is that people really like that we'll just develop it for them and not just have a blanket course. I've put our lean in mantra, and what we mean by this is that we lean into a situation. So if there's an opportunity comes along, oh, what's that then? Not, oh gosh, I'm not sure if that's right for us or not. And we've tried to put this through everything now. So even if it's taking a risk, if it's an opportunity that we've never done before, it's like, say yes and then work out how we'll do it later. So that's what we mean by lean in, and all of the team are exactly the same. Tackle everything head on. Let's get it done. Let's own up to our mistakes, and let's just have a good time along the way. And that is it. That is it from me. Thank you very much for listening.